Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Skaggs? Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning and start. So, I got this game a couple of days ago. It's made by Hogo Games, and I thought it was kind of cool to start. I don't want to start this game completely over because I'm almost at the end of what they have so far. So I want to finish that. When you start, you don't have this fancy head thing here, just the byline here for the Two Sisters cinema because my sister was around. You don't start with any of these helpers or the waiting areas. It's really pretty blank in the silent pictures. I mean, it could. So let me go back in here and explain kind of what I was doing. In here, the upgrades are already done because I have played this game nonstop since I've gotten it. The only thing stopping me is work. Um, all of the waiting areas have been put in by us. All of the snack area, the ticket booth, and the arcade area is done. These are themes. As you've seen me pass one of the empty rooms, you can set them up to reach a specific one, but you have to buy each theme for each room that you have. And as you can see, I have not bought the sci-fi one, and sci-fi day is going to be tomorrow, so I'm probably going to buy at least one sci-fi. But anyway, you can set the pricing for all of your tickets. Let me tell you, these look pretty high for the game, but that's because they give you a random pricing when you go to purchase it. So when you go to market licensing, it and you buy a movie, so we're going to buy Into the Tunnel just so I can give you an example. It tells you that the license for this movie is $750 and the market price is $35. If I put the prices any higher than $35, people won't buy. If I put it too low, I won't make enough money to cover my costs. So I usually set it at market price. Now, as I was explaining before you told me that it wasn't here, there's a missing room on here because I actually have 9 studios in total, and this one only shows 8 plus a VIP room. So I think the VIP room is number 7, but I'm not entirely sure. But 5 and 9 are the largest theaters that we have. So when we have special days, we're going to want to be hosting in these rooms. Because so this is what the first ones look like. They're fairly small theaters. And I think maybe our smaller showings are going to go in these now that I realize that. The restrooms came after we knocked down the wall and got the final room. But look at number 5. Look how big this theater is. This is the largest one that we have so far. And we're going to open up number 7 because I gotta. It's going to cost us more money to do this, but we're going to do this. It's $5,500 to buy it, so we're just going to buy it. But this is a VIP room, or at least it's supposed to be. This one's also fairly large, but not as large as the other one is. So, I can't wait. I have to assign a bodyguard to that room now because now we're gonna have a we're gonna have a we're gonna need a bitch slapper for that room. And I'm going to explain why I call them bitch slappers. But first, we're gonna go to the application list and see if we have a bodyguard available at a decent level because these are how fast they respond to issues. And worker speed 3 is not what I would desire. Worker speed 4 I could deal with. I just want to see if there is any other bodyguards at a 5. 5 is what you want. And so that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I don't see it. So we're going to settle ourselves with the level 4 until I can replace him. Alright, so I can go here to a movie and I can select to buy it. These are normal licenses. And then it kind of gives you what the market price is going to be. These are nostalgic movies. I haven't bought all of them yet, but I have bought enough to know that these are the shorter duration movies. They're only 1 to 2 hours and they fill in really good gaps when you're doing it. upcoming releases, there's auctions that go on where you can buy an exclusive movie and you get an exclusive price for 3 days. And then after those 3 days, it goes down to a normal price. So, you won't be able to see that until then. Showtimes. This is where I put in all the shows that I have. So now that I know that level 5, Salon 5, I should say, is my biggest one, and Salon 7 is like my specialty room, we're going to refresh Showtimes. This is how you empty it so that you can set it up the way you want it. For everyone, you can decide how long, and when you do your movies. So we're going to start with Salon 7. It's our VIP room. We have one more day of the going price of $70 for our newest release, which is The Sandstorm. And we're going to do a 7 a.m. showing. This is going to be packed all day long because it's the last day of their special pricing. And I'm leaving a gap in between just so that there's time enough to get the area clean and move people out. Otherwise, I could probably fit in a couple of extra showings because it only takes up 2 hours. So, now I know that this is what I want to do for Salon 7. I come over here to themes, and I'm going to 7, and I am going to buy the action because The Sandman is an action movie. And then I'm going to select it, and then we're going to go this way so I can show you what it looks like when it's decorated. I mean, I showed you what the romantic one looks like, but this is what it looks like when you come to the VIP room. And this is the action movie one, so obviously this is some sort of cop chase one. But look at what it looks like in here when it's decorated. It looks pretty good. And so I'm trying to make sure that my special shows are getting special attention. And of course, I rake in the dough. The more of these rooms that I open, I make in more money. But then I don't have enough seating for everybody. They stopped providing seating. They said I have all the seating area I need, but there's clearly a need for more seating, at least between rooms 8 and 9 and rooms 5 and 6. Because I get so many guests. I get so many guests that are like, I've got nowhere to sit. Come here, Tilly. They're like, I've got nowhere to sit. And then they get mad, and your customer satisfaction goes down. So anyway, and if you needed to be reminded of what special shows there are, I need to go find The Sandman again. Oh, I guess it won't show for me. It's an action show. So I have romantic shows, and I'll go show you that one because this is what the romance one looks like with the little Cupid, and it's got strewn petals on the floor, a big stuffed teddy bear. Our customers love this. They love this kind of thing. So, I'm really pretty excited. I usually put my romances here. Yeah, standing room only. That's it. That's all you get. So, what was I going to do? Showtimes. Yes, we're planning movies. So the first salon, which is one of our smaller ones, is our romance. So we are going to... Hold on. We're going to get Happy Lovers out. And I thought Snowball is... Where is Snowball? Snowball's only an hour long. So Snowball's going to go in between as a filler. And did I grab another romance? Give Me a Hug is 3 hours. Maybe we'll do this. And then we'll do 2 more Snowballs at the end. Little 1 hour shows, kind of just to give people a sense of this is what they got. And so that fills that whole romance room. And then Salon 2, I believe, has my horror. Let me go look at... Yeah, Salon 2 has my horror shows, so Salon 2 is on the other side. We're going to go here. I'm just taking the time to run around and show you, this is what our horror looks like, which is really cool. Again, this is a smaller room. And so on the special days, I plan on moving them to the bigger rooms. So we're going to... I have to get ready and open the store. But I gotta finish putting in the shows. I was just excited to show you all of the new stuff. Into the tunnel. Into the tunnel. What? Okay, The Thing is also a horror show. I have a hard time remembering, just so you know, I have a hard time remembering which ones are which. Grandma's Ghost is a horror. Happy Clown is a horror. Open the Door is a horror. Mountain Monster is a horror. But where is the other? Into the Tunnel. Okay, that one's an action. So, going back to my horror room, we have a Grandma's Ghost. We'll put The Thing in here. And where's our Mountain Monster? It's over here. We got Mountain Monster. I do like our Happy Clown. So it's just, our Happy Clown is, I'm gonna do this. It's one of our, or it's not our first one. I don't think I'll be able to ever fit all of our showings in this anymore without blocking them out. So if I do this, and I've done this before, you can fill up your entire thing. There's just there's no rest in between if you decide to do it like this. So, I think I'm actually going to change this out. I'm going to put Give Me a Hug here in the front. Excuse me. And then we're going to put Snowball, and then we're going to go back to the other romance. Give Me a Hug. We'll go here. We'll take out this. And we'll take out this last Snowball. And we'll put in the Happy Lovers at the end. And then that way, these ones are more popular. I have this one little tiny one in between. And you figured it was a romance. Right. Right. So Salon 3, I think we have our action in there. So Duckzilla, because I know you would like that, Skags. I think you would like Duckzilla for our action shows. We just got Into the Tunnel. So we're going to play that at the end of the night. Did I? I did. Okay. We've got Call of the Ravens. Just stagger this. We're going to do this for our action one, because we have a lot of action movies. So we got these 3 in there, and then we're going to check the themes for Saloon 3. We do not have action set up for it. Oh, it's in Salon 4. Okay. I don't have the money to buy the action for that one, so... Okay, so we're going to come here and we're going to pick up some more action shows to put in. This one was our first action show, Maximum Pain. And then Burger Thief. And I like me a good Duckzilla, but we do have Call of the Ravens to stick in. So now we have 3 different action shows that are all lined up. And when I get the money, we'll get the action one for Salon 3. And then Salon 5, we're going to put a mishmash of some of our newer shows. We're going to put in Blind Man, because that's a hero. We're probably going to put in... Oh, not the Sandstorm. We're saving that one. Blind Man will come. We're going to put Blind Man at the end of the night, maybe. And we're going to put Beautiful Witch here in the morning. Orange Cat is a comedy. My sister absolutely loves Orange Cat. I can't even begin to tell you how much she loves the orange cat. And maybe some magical forest. Let's try to move this around a little bit. And that should give us enough. And then Sandstorm is only in number 7. So that fills out our movies from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So now that we have set this timer, we're going to go open the gates and let our people come in. All right. We have a lot of shows starting in the morning. So, because if we come back here and we look at our show times, almost all of our shows are starting at 9 a.m. So we're going to have some rough time getting everybody seated because at least 5 of our salons are going to be filling up for 9 o'clock shows. See, I can't get on these registers now that there's people assigned to them. But they tell you where they want to go, which seats they want to get in. And these are only our morning shows. We haven't even gotten to the afternoon ones. I've spent a lot of money. So the people who said the price seems too high, the Sandman show that I have, for some reason, the exclusive pricing was already set and I can't change it. And it was set way above what its market price is going to be tomorrow. And so people are very, very upset. They're very upset with the prices. And I can't fix it. It seems to be a glitch with the thing, which I'm going to report to their Discord. I just really wanted to get through a first play from the start until you buy the drive-in, and that way I can really give them a full, thorough review, because I kind of put an early review in because somebody put a really lengthy and long dislike in there, and I think people seem to forget an early access game is not a finished game. They're letting you see... Hold on, there's somebody who needs to be slapped. Where? Okay. Okay, so that's what my bitch slapper does. They go into the room and they slap people. And it makes me feel good. The technicians start the movies. But yeah, so I'm still working towards getting better things to finish things out. I wish I had more upgrades. And it looks like there's a capability of having other places and things to upgrade, but we don't have any other upgrades that we can do to make people more at home. So we're kind of stuck. We have lots of people buying tickets. I can't wait till I can just, I'll shuffle rooms around as I need. Let me go back and check my event calendars. Yeah, so tomorrow is Sci-Fi Day, and I'm going to try to get enough money to buy the sci-fi stuff for room 5. so that we have it. And it's 7,500. I almost have the money right now to get it. Oh, wait, that's not room 5. I almost have the money to get it. It's 7,500 though. Well, the game isn't $70. The game is $7.99 right now as an early access game. So what I'm looking at when people want to know what things that I struggle with, I want to be able to give a thing of, well, I struggled with this, but I think if they improve this, because it gives the developers direction to go in. And, if you address this, it'll be a more enjoyable game. You know, because I could definitely see where we could make things better. And the only thing that seems to glitch are the exclusive movies. So that's going to be a, yeah, it is an example. I wouldn't pay $70 for an unfinished game. Um, but the review wasn't very kind. Let me see if I can go find it because, now that we're talking about it, I needed to take a look so I can kind of share with people what was being said. My sister gave a review. Okay, trying to find where the other person did their review because when I went, maybe I should edit my review because maybe it'll pull up the review. Because like I said, I was pretty offended with the way that the person reviewed it because I was like, I don't think it was worth the aggression that came with it. Let's see. I'm going to let this continue while I do this. Okay. So that sound you're hearing, that is the sound of somebody needing to be smacked, which has already happened. But faster than I could even do anything. Okay. So yeah, they had opinions for growing the game. They have bugs and annoyances, and they only gave it a 5.4 out of 10. They still got thanked by the developer for their review, but they said current reviews are not truly honest because they don't address fundamental issues with this game. It has to be internal or people just being nice to get some review understanding. We are here to save your money and interest, not provide information that would be otherwise unhelpful to the team developing the game. We would rather be honest, help with feedback, assist correction, and expose passion or not for their work, not boost sales for a game that is fundamentally designed incorrectly or flawed to an extent. Fun at first, but replayability will not be there once you do it all, unless they add lots more. The gruel without flow, running yourself ragged because you can't hire help for departments you have, is the killer. Who wants to run day after day with a lottery labor of pool of applicants? Too many problems in design, as prior to stated, driving our team bananas. It was enjoyable for the first 5 minutes when things got going, and so they don't like the concession stand setup. Um, they give you bad reviews if they can't come in. If our movies are sold out for the day, people still come in, and if they're sold out, we have to turn them away, and it affects our customer satisfaction, which is up in the top right corner under how much money I'm making. So anyway, he gave it a 5.4 out of 10. He thinks they think it's poorly designed and executed. I think that these are people learning how to design games, because a lot of people think that people are trying to put out polished games when in fact they're just learning how to code game and make a game themselves. So yes, it's going to be choppy. Yes, there is going to be bugs. Yes, they're troublemakers. Let me you missed it. You missed it. There are people who are smoking and stuff in the theaters. I'm hoping I can find one that's going to have somebody disrupting the flow. You got cleaners. This is a problem too. Instead of having one cleaner in one area, they send all of them to the same location, so it's not cleaning the other rooms. They're all going to other areas, and that's a problem. Okay, so we're going to file into room 2. Because it's getting ready to start, and as soon as we get somebody disrupting things, I'll show you how it works. You can sometimes see, but they usually just replay the same thing. Well, like I said, I was going to take you guys through the beginning so you can see some of the things they were talking about, but I'm sure the developers already know about some of the budget bugs and glitches. I just joined their Discord so that I could, be a little more specific if somebody wanted to ask me about things. Like, we don't have trash cans in here. We have no trash cans, no recycling. That's not even in the game yet. I can't even buy it. So, obviously, it's something that needs to be added in. So, nobody's being disruptive in here, and I find that to be weird. It's the one show I decided to come in, and it's the one show that I don't have anybody causing a disruption. Go to our VIP room. Maybe there'll be somebody disruptive in there. I actually don't have any... Oh, I do have a bodyguard in here. Okay. The doors are through here. Okay, nope. I don't have a show going in here yet. Okay, maybe we'll have a show in here now. I'm going to come stand in the corner. Is anybody coming in? Is this the room? It is. Okay, so this is the next movie. Right? Well, and I think we need a crew room because they're just standing around out there. They're just standing. So it's like, what are you going to do? So anyway, I love this game. I love it. And I still see replayability for it once they fix some of the issues and add some more complexity to it. But I look at it in the minds of, I don't look at these people trying to push out a finished project, because when you buy the game, it tells you it's in early access. So that means it's not finished. It tells me that they're learning how to make a game. They're learning how to code a game, so they don't necessarily have everything perfect. Now, here we go. This person up here is being disruptive. The red light came on over them. He's on his phone. No! He got slapped too. He got slapped twice. But that's how it works. So I can do it myself, or I can hire a bitch slapper. So I have one. I have a bitch slapper. So we're gonna go buy the drive-in before I run out of money for today. Because I need to see what the drive-in stuff is. So okay. The drive-in is not set up, so we're gonna go look and see what options we have now. And because I haven't seen anything for dealing with the drive-in. I don't see anything for the drive-in, so I need to go figure that out. Is it gonna be over here? Let me go to Showtimes. Salon. Oh, yep. I can only put one movie per day in the drive-in. So I can only select one movie for the drive-in. That's interesting. Okay, so I can't put a movie in here right now because it's already... I'm going to find a movie to put in really quick. So just to give you an example, something I haven't played yet. Modern War, maybe. Oh, I can. Okay. So this is going to play in the drive-in tonight. It's the only time I can put it in there. I don't have any other drive-in amenities, so it seems to me that we may have to investigate more. So let's go take a look at the drive-in. Alright, so they bought a ticket. Somebody has to man this. I'm going to need a cashier. Okay. Okay, I need a cashier for this station to do the drive-in. But I can't set those for the day any time during the day. I can only set them in the morning before I open the doors or in the evening after 11. So I'm going to need a cashier. Spencer is too slow. Levi is too slow. I don't think I have any other cashiers. Lennon is a 3. Noah's a 1. Okay, so we'll wait and see what we get for tomorrow. All right. Okay, so I'm done for the day, but let me see. I don't have a theme thing for the drive-in, so it doesn't seem like I can. Okay, let's end the day. We have special events going on for today, so we're going to go check our stuff, and we're going to set up our special events. I'm going to clear all this. We may have to shuffle rooms a little bit, because our small rooms should have our small shows. All right, so let's find a good show to put in the drive-in. Let's put Blind Man in the drive-in. Come on, get in here. Can you not fit in here? No, it won't let me put it in. No, I think it has to be a shorter movie. So let's grab Grandma's Ghost, maybe? Okay, Grandma's Ghost will fit in there. So I need a short show. We'll put the Lord of the Bracelets in the drive-in. Although, It is sci-fi. Oh, it is sci-fi day. Lord of the Bracelets will be perfect because it's a special event day. So, Lord of the Bracelets. I think Beautiful Witch is also sci-fi. I have to go check my licensing again. Beautiful Witch is also sci-fi. Okay. All right, so back to showtimes. So where is Beautiful Witch? Here she is. So, I'm just gonna stagger these so that we've got them showing today, and leave a gap here at the end. And we are also going to use Salon 5 for this, and we're going to reverse this. We're going to put Beautiful Witch in the front, and then Lord of the Bracelets. And so salons 5 and 7 are going to be our sci-fi movie salons. The rest of them will be filled in by other shows. So, open the door will be in salon. It doesn't matter which salon it's in. It's going to go up here. Let's go find our horror movies because we have Grandma's Ghost. Actually, let's start with The Thing because it's new. And then Grandma's Ghost. That's a romance. Mountain Monster. And Happy Clown. That's how we're going to set up our horror salon for the day. Haven't been to a drive-in for a while, right? All right, Salon 1 is where we've been putting all of our romances. So, Happy Lovers is a choice, but let me go back here because we have another romance back here somewhere. Snowball. We're going to put Snowball in for our 9 a.m. session. And then we will do Give Me a Hug is going to go last. And then Happy Lovers will go here. And one more, Give Me a Hug. And that should fill out our romance roster for Saloon 1. And do we have our action room? We do not have our action room. We're going to do our war room too, just so we get that all taken care of. We're going to do Ancient Warfare. And then Modern War. And I don't have another war movie yet, so we're going to put Blind Man in at the end of the day in the war room because we don't have a hero room. So that's going to have our war buffs. We'll be able to go in here. So you can get dinged for not having a good selection. Like when your customers want to see a specific type of movie and you don't have it, they get really, really mad. Sandstorm can come here. We'll do Call of the Ravens. And move out of the way. We can't do Orange Cat. I mean, I can, but Magic Forest. Magic Forest kind of works. Alright, so I think that is all of our showrooms for the day. So, and I gotta make sure the themes match the rooms. So I gotta check Salon 1 and 2 for horror and lovers. Salon 1 is the romantic room. Saloon 2 is the horror room. So those line up. Let's move down to the next room. 3 and 4 is action and war. And they don't get a decoration. Okay. Action is in number 4, actually. Okay, so that's where I put those. We don't have a war room, so I'm going to have to buy the war thing halfway through this morning once I start making money. Salon 5 is sci-fi, and I don't think I have a sci-fi theme because I did not have 7500. And Salon 7 is also sci-fi, with sci-fi being in our drive-in for the night. So yes, we are pretty much done for today. Setting up our movies, and you have to make sure you check this every day so that you can reset your movies or see what movies you want to buy. I still have movies left to buy. There are so many action movies. It is ridiculous. All right, let's open the store. Like I said, we need a crew room. I don't like my workers just standing about milling, and we need trash cans 100%. All right, so just to recap for people who are joining us or just dropping in to watch, this is Cinema Simulator 2025 by Hogo Games. I am almost all the way through the playthrough today. I did just buy the drive-in, and I don't know how that's going to work out for tonight. You can only put one movie in the drive-in at a time. So, currently I have people buying tickets. Everybody looks happy. I'll be out of debt before I know it. Ooh. I just got really excited buying stuff yesterday that I could put a romance in there. If it wasn't that we had a special event today, if it wasn't World Science Day, I would have put a romance in. I want to make sure that on the sci-fi day we have the sci-fi selection set up. The ticket expired thing, I think we also need to touch on that. Because if they're buying a ticket before the movie starts, it shouldn't expire the ticket. It's very frustrating because we lose customer satisfaction for that. It should let the current transaction finish and let them into the show instead of hard sending us away. That's right. You see a person running? It's because they got slapped. We have a drive-in here. It's only open from like May until like the end of August. Are watching our people. I don't have the money to buy the sci-fi room yet. Washington State hasn't had a tornado in a very long time. It is on the coast though, so could happen. Cashier Toby. Right, who? Okay. Customers waiting at the checkout. Aha! Okay. What slot did you want? Anywhere? Uh-oh. I think we found a problem. Drive-in. Looks like I have to man this place myself. One for the 8 p.m. Aero. In one spot anywhere. Okay. Lord of the Bracelets. Any slot. Okay. One. Lord of the Bracelets, 0. Okay. One for the B row. One p.m. Come on. 0.
No.
Lord of the Bracelets, 1 for the B section. Okay, so that starts the drive-in. What time does this showtime start? 8 p.m. Lord of the Bracelets. Okay. Why doesn't it start? It is 8 p.m. Hasn't started. I don't understand. Oh, here it is. Finally. Like I said, it's a little frustrating, but like I said, I hadn't even operated the drive-in before. Trying to figure it out was... Hey, Cleric, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Let us go purchase some themes, shall we? Oh, I bought the wrong one. Alright. we're not going to have any other event days. I'm doing pretty good. We are streaming the Cinema Simulator 2025. I'm going to start a new game really quick. I have finally reached the end of the upgrades that they have for their early access game. And so I'm ready to do a review now. Even though I haven't bought the other 3 rooms, it does seem to be pretty obvious. I'm going to buy this just so you know. It does seem to be pretty obvious that this is a nice room. That there are some issues, but nothing that would keep me from buying the game right now. In early access, the game cost is $7.99. It is a mouthful. But there are some issues. Like, I don't like the way the drink is set up because it's only soda right now. And I think that there should be, like, milkshakes and ices and an option for water. There's always a person who wants water. And I don't think we have that here yet. But it is early access. So there's a lot of leeway given to people in early access. Like this is only popcorn. Popcorn only. And even though we have pictures of food here, they don't actually buy these. I am a Minecraft type person. I don't play it as often as I should, but, you know. Alright, let me come in here. This seems to be a glitch, too. I think that's a compliment for shows being open as far as multiple choices. I have never played Vintage Story. Why? Our day is about to end, but like I said, I was going to take you guys through what it looks like at the beginning when you start this. And for those who aren't subscribed, there's going to be a ad coming up in about 4 minutes, and I can't stop it. So these guys are all leaving after giving me piles and piles and piles of money. I do not. Alright, so we're going to go back to the main menu for today. And I'm going to start a new game so I can show you guys what it looks like to start a new game. So, this is what it looks like when you just begin. So, it's $15,000 to buy the drive-in. We can't even begin to afford the drive-in when we first start. So, this is what it looks like when you just start. It's very empty, and it doesn't have a name. It's $10,000, and then you have to name it. So, we're going to name it The Greatest Show because we're on stream. You can put colors in, so... The Greatest Show is kind of purple, so let's see if we can get a good purple. I don't know, let's try the yellow. Maybe if we do a brighter yellow. She could buy a movie theater for $15K. So, now that we've named it, this is what it looks like. This is a far cry from what my theater looked like. When I was in the other game. When I had to do everything by myself. And so you have to buy a license for a movie. So the very first movie you get, because it's the only one you can afford after buying the theater, is Maximum Pain, which is an action movie. So it shows that the market price for Maximum Pain is $25. Now, I try to skim a little bit more off of it, so I'm going to try to put it at $27.50 and see if I can get a little more money from it from the get-go and see if people are going to balk at the price. So, Now we're going to go to Showtimes and grab Maximum Pain. They're all there is. It's a 4-hour time slot, so we don't have a lot of space for multiple showings. There's only going to be 3. And then it's going to be up to us. Oh, you sent me a DM. Okay. Let me go look. Now I gotta go look, Claire. You're making me look. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that after stream. Okay, so we have set up our Showtime, and you can refresh this every day. It'll take all of your selections off so that you can set them however you want to set them. People are gonna complain here in the beginning because there's no seating. You don't have any seating. So this is our event calendar. For those who just got here with me, this shows you what people want to see on special days. And so on the 4th is World Horror Day. We're going to want a horror movie for Horror Day. And then we're going to want maybe a new action movie on the 7th. And so we're probably going to buy Open the Door as soon as we can afford it. But these are special days. This is when people are likely to spend more money. And then you war that with upcoming releases. There's 2 days until there is an auction, and you can buy a special release of a movie. We're not going to be able to afford it 2 days into the game. These are our nostalgic movies, which I actually found is worth it because they're 2 and 1 hour shows that you can use to plink in between your other shows. So, now that we have set our show, we don't have anything else we can do. We can look at employees. This is their worker speed. This shows you how fast they are and how many breaks that they take. We don't have any cleaners today, and this is one of the things that a lot of people didn't like. They don't like the random employee lottery. They would rather put out, like a thing saying, hey, this is what I want, and then have people apply. Because now I am without a cleaner for the day, which means I'm going to have to do all that cleaning. Hopefully we'll get a cleaner tomorrow. It took my sister a week. And yes, my sister she got this game after I did, so we could be judgy together. We're going to wait for our first customers to come in, because we have a 9 o'clock showing, so people should be showing up around 7-ish, 7:20-ish to start ordering stuff, because we have no word of mouth or anything, so we don't have a lot of people showing up right away. Look, it's Cleric and Skags! Okay, you guys, I didn't even look. 3 for the D row. Okay, so we have limited seating in here. It looks like Cleric's handing the money out. Look at that. Look at you, Cleric. $82.50 for the movies. Don't die. You want a raise. 2 for Maximum Pain. Sorry, that's my slapper hand. So now the D row is filled. Every now and then you'll get a person who has a question mark above their seats, and that means that they don't care where in the theater they're placed. They don't care A, B, C, D row. They just don't care. All right, 3 for the A row. And I also have to watch out for people who are looking for later showings, because I don't always pay attention. I don't always pay attention to when they're asking for a later showing, and then they get mad at me. Alright, 1 a.m. Maximum Pain. So $27.50 actually worked pretty well. See, she walked away because it was expired, but I think if I haven't started the movie, they shouldn't leave. But that's the current glitch that I am working with, that I think needs to be fixed, because I think that that hurts us unnecessarily when the movie hasn't started. And it's like, I know the movie hasn't started because I haven't started it. Alright. So you guys are watching your action movie. And they want, oops, this is the next showing, which is the 2 p.m. I think it's the 2 p.m. Yes. They want the C row. One for the 2 p.m. Pretty much anywhere, so we're going to put her in the A row. What, you didn't like your cameo in the game, Skags? It's because I linked my Twitch, so if you as a viewer are here, I think it gives you an option to be a customer in the store.
Thank you.
Yeah, they all come wait over here, and then they complain about me because I don't have a waiting area for them. It's $1,000 for a waiting area, so. This is why I try very hard to get a cleaner in the beginning to help me. Okay, these guys want the 7 p.m. showing. And I didn't see the row. They don't care which row. Okay. We're going to go clean up some because it's very clear that these people are making a mess. My sister thinks that this mess on the floor is them pissing themselves, but I think it's just like chip dust. At least that's what I want to believe. Alright, maximum pain, 2 p.m. We might get to 1,000 today. 2 p.m. for the D row. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Well, we're gonna have these guys fill our row here. We're almost to $1,000. I only got one seat left for the 2 p.m. showing, which is getting ready to start. All right. Somebody's calling me, but I'm ignoring it, just so you know. Alright, here we go, guys. That is what you do. That is how you do it. I got money. Yeah, I know. Reviews are piling up on the computer. I don't care. 2 for the 0. Now I gotta go clean up after these messy people. And it's only because we don't have trash cans. Everything can be brought back to the lack of trash cans. Although some people really are that messy in the computer. I've seen it. I know it exists. Two for the A row. Give me a second to come in here. I'm going to buy the waiting area, just so you know. First waiting area. Now there's a waiting area for people to come sit in. Alright. 3 for the B row.
Thank you.
A 1 for the C row. That is our last C row, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I raked in enough money to cover for the I only have 5 seats left for the first day. But that's how my first day went. I still have people, and they're gonna show up. They're always late. 1 for the B row.
Thank you.
Seven o'clock is when the last movie starts, and then I can start thinking about the next day. Okay, these guys want 2 for the D row, which we don't have. And so we're going to send them away, because we don't have what they're looking for. One seat anywhere. Congratulations, you have the B row. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're closing up shop because we have nothing else to do for today. No other snacks to sell. Because once they come in here, they don't come out again unless I slap them or until the movie's over. Oh, already? I just left. Anybody else? Okay. I'm good. It's good. Alright. Upgrades. Nope, that's not going to work. Movie licensing. I don't have enough money for movie licensing. Alright. Maybe we'll hire an employee tomorrow. We'll get lucky. I want a cleaner. Because then I don't have to worry about cleaning anything. All I have to do is walk around and slap people. Just checking to make sure they didn't leave a mess in this area. Doesn't appear to be. I am waiting. Our day doesn't end until 11. That's all. You're only giving Cleric lint for his raise? Really? Really? You're broke after my book purchases. Most of that I bought with my own money. You only had to buy like one book spree worth. "30 seconds until the day ends." Although I'm thinking I might lay down now because I'm still not feeling good. I came home from work early, which is why we're streaming, just so you know. I came home from work early, and I decided I would try to stay awake a little longer, but now I'm feeling exhausted. So I may go lay down and then restream later. Come on, day. 2 more seconds. All right. We actually did pretty good. All right, so I am going to let you guys go. I showed you the beginning of this. You are free to get this for $7.99 if you would like it. I have already outlined some of the issues that are here, but it is still early access, and I think it is worth the money that I invested to play it, just to even see if it would be something I'd like. I'd like to be able to do more renovations with the outside, have some greater customization abilities. But overall, I like what they have done. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I will see you later. Thank you for showing up for the stream. Thank you